Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. On my shoulder, I have a sniffling, snurfling hamster. She is a cutie. I like her very, very much. She is little Gojira. I'm going to put her on my wrist and my hand. Not my wrist, my hand, so you can see her better. She woke up and was digging around in her nest, so I picked her up. And now, here she is. She's a sweetheart. I'm going to put her back in her little home here. There we go, little one. Thank you. Now, Amelia wants to get out my door there. And so she's leaning on the floor and trying to bat at Gojira through the plastic of her cage. So thumbs up for that. Amelia is also playing, but banging up against the door as she does so. Thumbs up for that. Now, because of my fibro and such, I have various things that I can and can't do quickly. When little Thigmo passed on, his cage is still down there and it still needs to be emptied out. So it's still got all of his bedding in there. And so it's still fine. It's just, it needs to be emptied and sterilized before it can be used again. Amelia is really silly. She's always done this. Even when I lived in my brother-in-law's house, after I lost my house and before he lost his house, she would occasionally jump into an open hamster cage and then sleep in the bedding with the hamster and not hurt the hamster. What she's doing now is she jumps into poor late Thigmo's cage and then she sleeps down inside of his bedding. And then when she wakes up, she comes out. So she's very silly. Thumbs up for that. And I need to clean that cage out. You know, home cage. It's a bin, so that's a best way to keep them. Thumbs up for that. You know, you got to do what you can do. Some places you can and can't get to it and do that sort of thing. So you got to do what you can do. And I'm not going to shame anyone for their cages. Before I could use bins and before I really knew, I had the tiny little cages from Walmart, and I feel bad about that. But aside from there, I did as best I could for all my little guys, even in the tiny cages. So you do what you can do. Still though, it has just been another day. I haven't done a lot since yesterday, and I don't know what I'm going to do today, but, you know, life is life. I had some falling asleep issues right around in the 4 o'clock-ish to 6 o'clock-ish range, because I woke up like 5 minutes to 6, and my video for 6 o'clock on my game channel was ready, and I wasn't, because I had fallen asleep. So I got that together, and then I was actually wider awake than I wanted to be at bedtime, so I got to bed a little bit late, but I slept moderately well, so that was good. But I didn't go out walkies. I stayed in last night and watched videos and played video games and was bored, you know, and did some other things. And all in all, it was just not a whole lot has actually changed in my life with the, you know, social distancing and isolation and all that, because I spend most of my time isolated anyway. But it's just the enforced part of it that is just driving me crazy. So thumbs up for that. I'm going to have to head out to the store again either tonight or tomorrow. So I got to go out and brave the wilds again. I've got that one mask. I don't have any other filters, but I got the one mask, so at least there's that. So that's a good thing. I'm not going to talk about politics, even though if you follow in any way, shape, or form what's going on in the U.S., it ain't good. So let's just leave it at that. Because I could talk politics for a long time, but again, politics is divisive. And sometimes I'm stuck on a lot of things. It depends on the person and depends on what they know, on whether or not I'm going to listen to them on some things. There's this one scientist out there, scientist. He does science. But his politics are vile. But he knows his science. He's a misogynistic, anti-feministic, bigoted person. And his politics are literally vile. But he knows what he's talking about when it comes to the science stuff. If he leaves out everything that's not science, he's great. When he talks about other stuff, even his own commenters and subscribers say, look, just don't, okay? Can you go back to the science stuff? So he's got a core of people that are like, grr, anytime he says anything anti-woman, we're for him. But most of the people that even watch and enjoy his stuff say, look, just drop the politics, please. Let's stick to the science. So good on that. But he did a whole video on the covfefe bug, and are we even going to be able to stop it in the US? Because he was talking about how it only takes one person out of 6. If you've got 6 people and you divide everyone in the US into groups of 6, if 5 people out of that 6 are practicing social isolation, but person number 6 is not, you will never be able to get the bug under control. Until you get a vaccine, it will always rage out of control. And as long as we have people in the U.S. that are going to churches, going to beaches, going to parties, just not doing social isolation and all that, everything else that the 5 out of 6 of us are doing is useless. Because that one person is going to keep infecting. He showed this nice little line of what you have to do. One person with this bug that we have can infect 1.43 others. And you've got to bring that down to 1.055. And until you do that, boy, that wasn't even English. Until you can bring that infection rate down, it will never be controlled. It can't be. And in the US, the way we're doing stuff, we'll never hit that red line. You can't have social distancing plus beaches being open. You can't have social distancing plus packed churches. You can't have a pandemic under control and have crowds of people. And of course, the continued irony of life continues to smack people down hard. When all of these people that are saying things like, it's a hoax, loudly and profoundly on TV, it is a hoax, and God will save us from this. And then these people are always dying. They come out so loud to say it's a hoax, and they're dying in droves. Hubris will get smacked down. Reality has a very, very strong taste for irony. So please, don't set yourself up to get smacked down. This is not a hoax. This is not a joke. This is not an authoritarian government. Well, I mean, unfortunately, we do have a government transitioning from democracy to dictatorship to authoritarianism right now. But I'm not going to talk politics. We're just talking disease. So, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. Things are bad. While things are good, things are bad. So, yay. Thumbs up. Still, though, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You got to survive. As individuals, we have to do what we have to do. So, thumbs up on that. As a quick aside, there is this one YouTube channel that I enjoy watching because I enjoy some forms of history. Like, it's called Random C Goes There is the name of the channel. The thing is, though, these are moderately interesting videos, and I'd be very, very interested more in what's going on. But the person that does the channel, every single video that comes out, comments are disabled. Every single one of them. And there's less than 30,000 subscribers. So you can't get any information at all about Random C or any of the things that Random C, you know, is it a person? Is it a group of people? Who knows? But everything you click on, you know, it's like, are there any channels? There's nothing in here. How about? There's nothing in here. And there's the thing is saying, you know, it's like, we'd show you information, but there's nothing here. You go all the way across, there's nothing. So it's interesting stuff, but it's like a totally isolated hermit is doing it that doesn't really want any input from anybody else. Not even a little bit. You know, just come up every once in a while and I'll have my work of art pushed out onto the hill and you can admire it. Don't talk to me about it. Don't tell me you like it. Don't do anything. And next week, I'll push another piece of art out. Okay. I mean, there are interesting things that he talks about. They're primarily like old television and old TV actors. Like there was a big thing on Columbo and Peter Falk. And how much of the character was invented by the actor Peter Falk. And the directors and the producers loved it. Fascinating stuff. So it's interesting. I just wish it wasn't such a blank wall. Life is life, though, huh? And then, of course, you know, there's just the typical, I watch hamster stuff, rat channel stuff. I watch mice things, bat rescues. So I like watching stuff like that. And then, of course, again, I watch a lot of the debunking and science stuff, and that's entertaining. There's some drama channels I watch. I don't really like a lot of real drama. You know, so Keemstar, I don't watch Keemstar. I don't like Keemstar. He's probably a fine individual. Maybe. I don't think I'd like him. I don't like his online personality. But, so, thumbs up. I used to watch this one person, Kavos. I don't know how you pronounce it. Like Pierce Kavos, I think is his name. And I don't watch him anymore. There's just... some drama is fun. Some drama is fine. Occasionally I'll watch this one guy, Scarce. I used to watch him and then he keeps dropping out periodically. And then it's harder to get back into him each time he drops out and comes back. Thumbs up. Still though, thumbs up. But still trying to do creative stuff, still working, and that's good. So at least trying to do things during these times is good. So you keep doing that as well. Be creative, do what you can. It's difficult, it's hard, we're in pandemic times. If you can't be creative, don't feel bad. We're all in survival mode. Thumbs up for that. Now I'm going to bring this a little bit shorter because nothing's really been happening. There's not a whole lot for me to talk about. So I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them later. I'm going to thumbs up each one I do, answer as many as I can. For right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, and different. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and it is a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count in American Sign, well, a little bit of input lag there. American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand. With my depression, fibro, untreated ADHD, and more, I'm amazed that I can remember anything at all. Back to the main camera. Make sure I'm at least semi-centered. And then call up my Chrome. There we are. We have L.R. thumbs up and thank you. We have Bloodboy15, greatly appreciated. And Scruffy Bubbles, like the name. Thank you. Coat Cobain, greatly appreciated. Tristan Baumgartner, thumbs up and thank you. Zoe, greatly appreciated. Some Dude, hello. And Telly's X, thumbs up and thank you. We have Slipknot Boy 0416I, greatly appreciated. Reheated Pizza, the best kind of pizza. We have there's a language I can't read, so PL-X, thumbs up and thank you. Shane Cambria, thumbs up and thank you. Another Maggot, ooh, like the name. Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Ives Perez, greatly appreciated. The Real Shrek, thumbs up and thank you. Fincash 8, thumbs up. Taylor Smith, greatly appreciated. Julian DeCoulian, thumbs up and thank you. I like that name a lot. Satron, thumbs up and thank you. Confused Owl 29, good to see you. Kathy Kitscat, thumbs up to see you in the comments as well. Joe in a Boat, how about that? And Carlos Moeller, thumbs up and thank you. And last but not least, we have Legging Fambers. That's a heck of a name. Thumbs up and thank you, each and every one of you. You get me. Make sure I'm semi-centered, out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, and that is a very good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you would like to help me out, but you don't want to send me money there, I have a PayPal link down below. That would be very cool if you could check that out. And if you wanted to help me out but didn't want to send money, I have an Amazon wish list link as well, with things like cat food, hamster bedding, silly things, not silly things. If you could check it out, that would be very, very cool. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Thumbs up on that. Back to the main camera off the PS4. Hopefully my USB 3.0 64 gigabyte stick will still function properly. That would be good. Definitely a thumbs up. So I've got this video here, which hopefully you've been watching. I've got another video I need to record and then edit and render. And for my game channel, I have a video to edit and render. So my day is busy. Plus, I need to try and call for the food stamps again. I tried on Friday. I didn't have time to wait on hold for over an hour to talk to somebody, so hopefully I'll be able to get through. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. Take care. Practice safe care. Self-care, that's the words. That was it. Boy, my brain is functioning, I promise you. So I will see you on the flip side, my friend.